Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. This is your match preview for Chelsea versus Manchester United. And I thought we were going to be playing Man United under Ollie. And I was waiting for this game to come around for the last couple of weeks now. And you've all heard me in my videos say the same thing. Look, United, do not sack Ollie. Do not sack Ollie until the 28th of November. After that, do what you want with him. And what happens? Literally 1 week before our game, they go, yeah, we've been battered by Watford. We're going to sack Ollie. That way they're going to have a new manager bounce, a new bounce back by the players against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, the Premier League leaders. However, that's what I initially thought. I initially thought what was going to happen is Ollie's going to get sacked, coaching staff are going to go, they'll get an interim in, or they might find someone permanent, and then boom, players will automatically bounce back. United are a threat again. I'm actually quite confident going into this. Even if Ollie's been sacked, and you want to know why, weirdly enough, Paul Scholes has a point. Who would have thought that, eh? Who would have thought after the nonsense he's been talking about in the last couple of months, especially regarding Chelsea? Chelsea, they're not that good of a team defensively, not like Man United. Okay, Harry Maguire, yeah? Okay, all day long. Here's the thing, Paul Scholes actually said something good. And that was, after Ollie got sacked, it's still the same people. Yeah, Ollie might have gone, but Ollie wasn't the one setting up training. Ollie wasn't the one that was taking initiative when it came to certain players and their capabilities and what they were doing and what they should be doing, what they shouldn't be doing and all of that. That was down to Carrick and Fletcher and the rest of his coaching staff. They're all still in place. Yeah, Ollie's gone, but the methods haven't changed. The same people except Ollie are still there. And I know as a Chelsea fan, I look back at this and go, yeah, but you know, what if we look at it from our point of view? When we had AVB, for example, Di Matteo was his assistant. We sacked AVB and boom, Di Matteo won the Champions League. You know? But I feel like Di Matteo, even back then, had some sort of substance as a coach. You know? Carrick hasn't. It's Michael Carrick, let's have it right. He hasn't. And this is Manchester United we're talking about. They've been struggling under Ollie. Are they going to do anything under Michael Carrick? Well, they showed in the Champions League. Decent game. Bit of a bounce back. Yeah, fair enough. Sancho scoring. Who would have thought we'd see that? But against Chelsea, this should be night and day. This really should be night and day. When I look at Man United and getting destroyed by Liverpool 5-0, getting not destroyed by Manchester City, they got toyed with by Manchester City. Manchester City couldn't even come out into second gear, let alone first gear, or let alone third gear. They took that like a training session after going 2-0 up. So it should have been more. And if it wasn't for De Gea, it really would have finished 5 or 6. So Manchester City dominated them. You look at all the... Watford destroyed Man United. Watford put 4 past them. Premier League leaders, Stamford Bridge, at home, this Man United team should, yeah, but I'm talking in terms of ratio compared to all the other teams that they've played against, this should finish 5-0. This should. But without Ollie, I feel like maybe spirits have been lifted a little bit. However, the quality in the team right now, or the way that they're playing, tactically, I still don't think under Carrick they're going to do anything amazing. So I'm looking at this going, you know what, we should win this comfortably. Maybe it won't be destructive, maybe it won't be 4-5-0, but we should win this comfortably. Whether it's 2-0, 3-0, maybe more, hopefully, but it should be a comfortable win. Now, talking about Chelsea and injuries, it looks like everyone's available except Kovacic, who is still out, obviously, and Ben Chilwell, who is now out, as I've already said in my previous video regarding his ACL injury and the fact that he won't feature. However, what is good news is that Werner and Lukaku are back, it seems. Both available. We saw Werner in the Champions League play a few minutes. Lukaku was on the bench for that. He wasn't risked. He wasn't played. Kante as well, a little bit of a question mark right now at the time of this recording, whether he is going to feature or not, because he got taken off as a precaution. So I reckon he'll be okay. I reckon he will still be okay to play. And if he's not, then I will address it when I talk about the lineup. Talking about the lineup, why don't we just dive in? Let's get into what I think the starting 11 should be. Now, let's start off with the goalkeeper, the man between the sticks, the hero in between the sticks, Edouard Mendy, without question. The back three is so difficult to change this back three of Chalobah, Thiago Silva, Rudiger right now, because they are on crazy form. Everyone's on crazy form, but those three, especially Chalobah, on crazy form. But there's one player where I look at and go, can he hack this? The amount of games. Let's get into it. So Chalobah, for me, starts, scored against Juventus. Keep this form going. He can absolutely keep it going. He needs to play as far as I'm concerned. Rudiger needs to be the man at left centre-back, without question. That's his position nailed in until the end of the season. Hopefully he stays. Rudiger signed the ting. And talking about the middleman, Thiago Silva's been incredible. But he's played the last 2 games on the bounce. Talking Leicester, we're talking Juventus. And those were very close to each other. Now this Man United game has come, a few days later, but can he hack it? I've got a feeling that we're going to see Christensen play this one. And if Thiago Silva plays, I'm all for it. And if Christensen plays, I'm all for it. This is how good our squad depth is right now. Whoever we go with, I'm all for it. As simple as that. In terms of the wing backs, we say, hello to Reece James for sure, because he is the man of the moment right now. Reece James is playing the football of his life. Right now, he is playing as the best right wing back or / right back in world football. And I'm not even stressing that. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not talking out of thin air. That is facts as far as I'm concerned. And I think everyone can agree right now, the 2 wing backs, full backs, however you want to put them, that are absolutely killing it right now, aside from Chilwell, who's out injured, Reece James and Cancelo. Cancelo of Manchester City is looking unreal. Reece James is looking unreal. Those 2 right now are in a different atmosphere. So Reece James for me has to keep playing. Keep it going, son. Keep it going. Alonso. Welcome back, Marcos Alonso. Welcome back, Pablo Escobar and weed. As Angry Ratman likes to put him. Marcos Alonso, look, I've already explained this in the video that I spoke about Chilwell. I mentioned Alonso and what I think and what I expect from Alonso. I'm confident. I'm confident in Alonso. I think he'll play well. I think that he will get forward. He will contribute. He will get stuck in. I hope he's not clumsy. Don't want to see any dodgy tackles from him. Don't want to see him get twisted like we've seen in the past. But if he plays his game like he did at the start of the season, I've got no doubts he'll be just fine. So Marcos Alonso has to start because Chilwell is out. In midfield, we go with Jorginho and N'Golo Kante, I reckon. I reckon he'll be fit. And if he's not, right, then Loftus-Cheek. Easy. Easy. Right now, see, this is the beautiful thing. Our squad depth is stupid. Loftus-Cheek can just walk in and I'll be like, yeah, no problem. We've got the men to cover. No worries at all. So look, Jorginho, Kante. If Kante can't, Loftus-Cheek comes in and we'll still score goals. And up front, or the front 3, this is where there's a bit of a dilemma. Actually, there isn't much of a dilemma for one of them. One of them has to start, and that's Callum Hudson-Odoi. Just like Reece James and some of the other lads I've spoken about, Chalobah, Hudson-Odoi is in the form of his life right now. And he's absolutely killing it. So he needs to stay exactly in that position. I just hope, as I mentioned in my previous video, that the chemistry between him and Marcos Alonso can be better. Or hope that after the last time that they played together, which was a while ago, they fixed whatever that they've had. Because every time they play together on that left-hand side, there's just a lack of communication, or someone doesn't pick up the right instruction, or there's a pass that goes by and the other player doesn't know about it. I feel like Chilwell and Hudson-Odoi get on so well. Alonso, Hudson-Odoi in the past haven't. So I'm hoping that now they have. And fingers crossed, but Hudson-Odoi is absolutely killing it. So he has to start. Another man, if we're going to be talking logically, based on form and based on what he's done, this has been a critic of mine, if I'm being completely honest. And I know a lot of you would say, Younes, play Pulisic. after that Juventus game, and rightfully so after that Leicester game, where I was looking at that game, I was like, okay, well, he's got to prove it against Juventus now. Do the same thing against Juventus. And in that second half, boy, did he. Boy, did he. Hakim Ziyech needs to start. If Ziyech and Hudson-Odoi are playing in the exact same way like they played against Juventus, United are going to have a very tough day. Very, very tough day. That second half, Ziyech looked so comfortable. He was balling. He started doing skills. He started dribbling, little flicks, taking it easy, picking out some crazy through balls. This is what happens when a player's on confidence. When a player's not confident, they're in their heads. They're thinking, I've got to do everything right. I can't make a mistake. You make a mistake. After the game is pretty much settled, done, we've got the win, it's in the bag, you're feeling good, you've got an assist, everything's nice, and like, yeah, I feel fantastic. And for those that have played football, you know, when you are confident, when you are at the top of your game and you're feeling good, you start doing things that you couldn't even imagine of. And Ziyech was that against Juventus. He looked crazy in that second half. So he deserves to play. Keep it up, Hakim. Keep it up. I want to see exactly the same thing again from you. And hopefully he twists up Luke Shaw into a pretzel. Or Harry Maguire in their centre-back line and whoever. Now, the man up top, I look at that Juventus game and I look at Man United and the characteristics that they possess. And I'm just thinking, it would be nice to keep the same way that we've been playing lately. And that's why I've gone Timo Werner and not Lukaku. I feel like to adapt to Lukaku, you've got to change the way that we're playing. We got to be a little bit more direct to Lukaku. The play has to be evolved around Lukaku. I feel like when he's not there, it's not just one man. It's everybody. And when Lukaku's on the pitch, he becomes the focal point. He attracts attention. And it's a matter of, okay, he's the man up top. Get the ball to him because chances are with the ball, he'll put the ball in the net. The system that we use kind of changes. So I would want to start with Werner, especially in that second half when Werner came on, he got the goal and we were looking good. We were looking fantastic. The football we were playing was slick. I want to see that against Man United because I don't think United will keep up. I just don't think they will. Later on, bring on Lukaku and we'll see how he does and we'll see what happens and we'll see if we have to adapt to anything, if we have to change anything, and hopefully we're comfortably winning at that point. So that is what I would do as the starting 11. Let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree, but that is my starting 11. And in terms of a score prediction, I'm going Chelsea 3, Man United 0. Comfortable win. As I've said, nothing destructive, nothing crazy, nothing of an annihilation, even though, look, realistically, I'm looking at this and going, we are capable of peppering them. Yeah? This could finish 5 or 6, and it should, because United are on the ropes in terms of tactics, ability right now. They look shook. I think we have what it takes to destroy them. But I don't think we will because of the fact that there's a little bit of a bounce at the moment. Things have changed slightly and, you know, maybe mentally that's just going to help United. So I still think the quality will be too much for them. That's why I see us winning comfortably though. 3-0 win on the night. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Do you agree or disagree? I'd love to know. I'd love to hear it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you are new. Hit that notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Smash the like button if you've enjoyed this. Watch along tomorrow for the Chelsea Man United game. So make sure your eyes are peeled for that one. And I will see all of you then. After that's done, I will drop the match review as well. So I will see you tomorrow. Where hopefully we put United to the sword. And Carrick at the wheel. That crashes as well. Fingers crossed. I'll see all of you tomorrow. Have a good one. Look after yourself. See you in a bit. Take care. And peace.